Are we recording?
I think we are. Hi,
everyone. Hello, I'm Allie.
And I'm Sam.
And this is I'm Horrified. Oh my God, look at our faces. We're so beautiful.
Keep listening to our voices if you're listening to the audio version of this. And imagine, again, the two most beautiful, gorgeous women you could ever see.
Yeah, a couple of people were just like, ew, I can't look at this. But you guys, welcome. We're in some trying times right now, but we're still here for you. Even if we're there for you, because we're not together right now.
No, and frankly, that's the hardest part for me, because I'm a person who thrives on snuggles. So the fact that I have to be 6 feet away from everybody.
Yes, and I thrive on Sam doing most of the work for this joint project. So it's been a tough time, but
it's been a really hard time.
Sam, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm in my apartment. You can see 2 of my posters behind me. I'm working from home, which has been great. My boyfriend is also working from home, so we just like to joke that we're gonna there's a dish in the sink, I'm calling HR.
That's fun.
It's all we do all day. But I am a person who loves being home with no plans. So in a way,
it's fine for you.
I'm like a real Cancer where I need a comfortable shell to just crawl into at the end of the night. But the existential dread is new.
Yes, so. That's true.
How about you, Allie? Where are you coming to us from?
I'm coming to you from my childhood bedroom.
Glamorous.
So you can see there's various childish accoutrements. My graduation cap is right here.
Oh, cute.
I had already gotten into Emerson, so I put that on there, bragging. That's rude. And I put little theater guys here. I did this with puff paint. There's glitter on the side that you can't really see. Wait, is this for? Yeah, this is for high school. I don't know why my college one is fancier than that. But
yeah, we did the college ones all together. You, me, and Becky.
We did. Yes, we all did those together. But I have that. I have this award. Oh, this isn't an award. This is just my degree. I do have an awards. Oh, it's here. I'm sorry. This is just turning into me showing you all of my accolades from childhood. But I'll just show you one more thing.
I can't wait to see them.
I won a playwriting contest in 2012.
Wow.
And if you don't believe me, I have a plaque for it. So that's what I'm surrounded by right now.
Fun. And
I know it's really pretty exciting over here.
Yeah, and as you guys can all see, we're trying a new format. We're recording this via Zoom, and we'll maybe post the video someplace, and we'll try to get the audio up online because it's a weird time, but we didn't want to stop talking to you guys and to each other.
We just want to bring a little joy.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But we'd love your feedback. If the sound sounds crazy on this, just let us know. We're going to just do our best.
We'll start just posting the texts we send back and forth to each other. That's pretty much the same.
Yeah, we're always on brand.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much always. But Sam, this was your idea. So can you explain our new little mini format? Teeny format? What's our teeny format?
Our QuaranTeeny-Sodes. So our next episode is episode 100, which is so excited. But then we were also so sad because we were like, is episode 100 going to have to be via Skype, not sounding good, and we're not together?
It's so great that, not great. Obviously what's happening is horrible, but
yes.
And it has nothing to do with us or this podcast. But the fact that our 100th episode is being delayed by a global pandemic is on brand.
It really is.
There's nothing else I can say about it.
It really is. But
speaking of on brand, you guys, I'm wearing my Dole Whip headband for you.
It's gorgeous.
Yep, it is.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we didn't want to do the 100th episode until we could really be together. Mm-hmm. But we wanted to bring you something. So we thought, what if we just do some fun mini episodes where both in and out, and we're both kind of talking about the same topic header, and we each just kind of give our take on it. So that's what we're going to be doing for you guys, and they'll come out. We're going to try to do them twice a week, right?
Yep, because we don't have anything else to do. You're working, and I'm kind of working, but
we have more free time. My commute time is gone. My commute is...
No commute time. No, yeah.
So...
I was looking for a job, and I don't think our country's doing those anymore.
No,
so.
Nobody gets one of those anymore.
Yeah, so that's too bad.
So why not bring you small content, but twice a week? And to kick it
Teeny
off,
content. We love it.
Teeny content. To kick it off, we're going to do what is the spookiest monster?
Spookiest monster. And I think this idea came from the fact that Sam has always had her spookiest monster.
I know.
I've never understood it. I've never gotten why she's so spooked by this. But I figured this would be a good one to start with. So she had this idea, and I was like, that's the one we're doing. We're doing that first.
Absolutely.
So Sam, why don't you start? What's your spookiest monster?
Absolutely. For longtime listeners of the podcast, you should know the spookiest monster is a ghost. I am terrified of ghosts. Allie has never gotten it. I've never gotten how she cannot get it, but here we are. So I just made like a bullet pointed list. Here is why I am afraid of ghosts. And you should too.
And you should also be scared.
Yeah. I don't want to
wait, hold on.
hurt from this.
I also have a question. Are you looking at you? I'm looking at you on the screen. Are you looking at the camera?
I'm kind of looking at the camera while I'm talking, but I'm looking at you while I'm talking to you. Should I be looking
talk to me?
Oh, now I'm talking to you.
Talk to the camera.
Now I'm talking to the camera.
Oh, that looks so much better. Hello, everyone. That's the first time I looked at the camera this whole time. Oh, I'm gonna gaze longingly at you guys.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But Sam, get to it.
Okay, we're learning. We're learning how to do this. So here's what's spooky about ghosts. Number 1, they are dead. That is scary. Death is a void from which none return. But they did. And why did they do that? And how did they do that? I don't understand that. Someday I'm going to die. I don't want to think about that. Ghosts make me think about that. And also, if anyone else watched the finale of The Good Place, the wave returns to the ocean, bitch. And why aren't they returning to the ocean? That. I also, in my general life, am very freaked out by like dead stuff. Like if there's like roadkill or like anything on the street, like I just can't even.
But no, I'm going to get to it.
Yeah, and that's different from ghosts. I get that it's separate, but it's all in the same, this is a dead thing in my presence bubble.
Human decay.
So that's feeding into my fear of ghosts. I'm not saying that's the only reason. I'm saying it's a big bubble of fear. So number 2, jump scares. In ghost movies, there's a lot of jump scares, and that's my least favorite thing in the whole world. I don't like it when things pop up at you. Ghosts have the ability to do that. So just even thinking about something might pop up at me, my day is ruined. I don't like it. Number 3, why I'm scared of them. They might be real. And I'm going to let you sit in that for a minute. And then I'm going to talk. So, like...
no, I mean... No.
We'll get to it.
You do it.
Have a rebuttal later
You do it.
today. So
yeah, you're right.
So it's like, just think about it, right? Like other classic monsters are like zombies, vampires, like werewolves, but like you never see like real life zombie house or like real life, this is where this vampire da-da-da. But all over the place, there are people who are saying they've seen ghosts. There are haunted houses that are like, this hotel room is haunted. You can stay in it. Like they really might be real. Enough people have seen them that I'm like, we would not be intelligent to say they're not 100%. They're 100% not real. You know what I mean?
Like, I think that's fair.
Yeah. And I don't like that. Whereas, like, if someone was like, I think vampires are real, I'd kind of be like, okay, like, fuck off. If someone says to me, like, I think ghosts are real, I'm like, I understand why you think that. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Even that possibility, spooky. Here's another reason, the 2013 film Mama. I didn't like it. I found it very scary. That's all I'm going to say.
God.
Here's the next one. I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo as a kid, but specifically I watched the direct to like VHS tape Scooby-Doo movies,
I know what you're going to say.
Including Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. And in both of those, the spooky stuff turns out to be real. And when I was ruminating on why I was scared of this was the only start point I could think of, that the fact that the Scooby-Doo monsters were real in those 2 cases really fucked up my whole life somehow.
That was a really good movie, though.
It really was
very good.
All of the ones from that, like, do you remember the one that was like they get sucked into a video game and they have to go through?
And then there's a separate one with the Hex Girls.
The Hex Girls is the Witch's Ghost.
Yes.
That's Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, because they're in what is clearly Salem, Massachusetts, but they just don't call it Salem.
Yep, they don't. But yeah, and then I think that's the other one with the I remember like Fred is like getting hot and heavy with this girl, like Simone on the island thing. And
that's
like
Zombie Island, I think.
Going at it. And then she's like, I'm a witch. And he's like, oh, every time this happens. I had a nickel.
Amen. But I do think that those VHS movies of Scooby-Doo did impact my later life. And finally, and this is the big one, they are watching you and they can get at you. So like, you don't know where a ghost is at. Like they can phase through walls. They can just pop up places. You can never be sure you're safe. And as we were talking about earlier, I am a Cancer, and something that is very important to me is feeling like I have a safe spot where I'm secure, where nothing can get at me. I check the lock on my door like 3 times every night just because I'm like, we got to be locked down in here. We got to be safe. And I think the idea that like if a zombie apocalypse came, right? A, I want to be out. We all know this.
You've always said you want to be patient zero in the zombie apocalypse.
Yes, and I stand by that. B, like, if I wasn't patient zero, like I could go to the 5th floor of this building and barricade the door and be okay for a little bit, you know? Like, if it was a vampire, I feel like I could reason with them. Like I could talk them out of whatever they were trying to do to me. But like,
you think you could talk a vampire down from killing you?
I think I could try. I think I have a chance.
That's fair enough.
Thank you. I mean, have you seen Twilight? Like, I could definitely reason with Edward Cullen.
I have seen Twilight, yes.
Imagine if this was the moment that you were like, no, what do you mean?
No, what is that? Was that recent? No, I won't
kill you.
We watched Twilight together.
I know.
A couple of times.
I know. Oh, God. It's an important cultural touchstone for people our age.
Yeah, it really is.
But yes, so I feel I could do those things with other monsters, but a ghost can just hop up into my house, jump scare me everywhere, and freak me out, and I won't be safe anywhere from them. And that is deeply unsettling to me, and I think that is like the core of what scares me about ghosts. So that's my argument for you about why I personally, Sam, am just so spooked by them.
Okay.
Now you can disagree, which I know you will, but I'm still right.
It's not that I'm like, you're wrong. I'm not like, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I respect it. But like, there's so much other scary stuff that you're just like, I'm fine with that. And I just don't understand. I've never understood that about you. Like, to me, ghosts are like the least of your problems. And I think for me, so the one that I came up with was, I think zombies are the scariest monster.
Interesting.
Because A, they're corporeal.
Mm-hmm.
Numero 1, they're corporeal. So like they can touch you and like get up all up in your shit. Like they can just like come at you physically and murder you.
All right. A ghost can be corporeal, but okay.
Wait, what did you say?
I said a ghost can be corporeal. Like they can grab you if they want to grab you in a lot of stories.
I don't think that we're talking about that. A ghost, a vampire, a mummy, a zombie. Like I think we're going classic.
Okay.
I just don't think that ghosts, like that's not their jive.
Okay.
But yes, I'm sure they can be corporeal, but I feel like zombies are more like, it's like the mirror up to nature of like, this is what you're going to become. And I also think that like, it's the grossest, and like the human body is like blah to like the decay of the human body. And I was also like just like process of elimination. Like vampires are sexy, so that's out. Mm-hmm. Mummies are lame and slow, and they're not even around here.
Amen.
Werewolves, sexy also.
Yeah, so, I was about to say they're also pretty sexy.
What are you gonna do about that? And then ghosts are just they feel 2-dimensional, scary wise. I don't know, like they just don't feel arresting. A zombie, I'm fucking scared. I'm running away. I believe it.
Yeah.
I also think that most of the scary movies that I'm scared of are like 28 Days Later and I Am Legend, and you know what I mean? Like it's, you could become the monster.
That is scary. I agree that is.
And then you don't get to be sexy. Like if you become a vampire, like you're going to be like, oh, like my mortal form, but like you're kind of into it. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah. You've maybe lost your soul, but you've maybe gained like being really hot.
Exactly. And also like vampires, they're like nice to you until they come at you.
Yes.
They're like, they're like romancing you and you're like, ooh, and you're under their spell. So it's kind of like, and then when they bite you, it's like, blah, but it's only a second. Doesn't feel like a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say for me, it's probably zombies and then werewolves and then
Interesting.
mummies. I think ghosts are like down here. And then the other thing was like in ghost movies, there's like a little girl walking around a house and then a door creaks and she's like, what was that? And she turns around and she walks down the hallway and she checks behind something. She's like, oh, it's not there. And then Sam.
You're painting such a clear picture.
I'm describing literally any ghost movie in the blandest of terms.
That's why I do not fuck with ghost stories, man.
And then you're just gonna have to deal with it. And then the shot pans away to the mom who's like downstairs, like cooking something, and you hear like from the distance, like, ah! And then everyone like runs upstairs and is like, little Emily, are you okay? And she's like hiding on the ground. And she was like, there's a man in the corner. And everyone's like, Emily, there's nothing there. And then that's like it. That's like it. And I don't care about that. It's so boring.
Interesting.
Derivative. I'm not interested.
That's because see, to me, that's also a scary thing about ghosts is that like people don't believe you when you're something that's true for you that you're truly experiencing can be dismissed as like fake and not real. You know what I mean? Like if
I went up to you and was like, I just saw a zombie, would you believe me? You would not.
If there was a zombie apocalypse, I think
this is a whole thing on Game of Thrones, is they say that there's zombies everywhere.
Fair enough.
They have to go get one.
They do. It's one of the worst
plots. You told me about this.
I did. No, it's bad. That's fair enough.
Checkmate. So yeah, I don't have a strong argument for zombies, but it feels right,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel wrong. That's the two arguments that I have for that. And then I guess also I have like there was this like a big like zombie infection trend in like the 2008s to 12s. That was a big thing, like World War Z and things like that. Like that was a really big thing when I was able to access scary media, but not old enough really to not be scared of it.
Fair enough.
I think that's part of it.
And I mean, I think right now the zombie story is one that is like very scary.
Exactly.
We're living in a moment of pandemic.
So maybe I am right.
So
this
maybe
is about being right? We're trying to find a winner.
I
Not
think
just have a friendly conversation.
I assume every conversation we have, someone's got to win, you know?
Yes, it's a huge problem for me. My therapist says.
But no, I mean, we will put it up to a vote. So America,
we'll put it on Twitter for sure.
Everyone in the world who listens to this podcast, you will be the decider about who is right and who is wrong.
And who's a dumb idiot.
And who is a dumb.
But if you're listening to this. Oh, sorry. I cut you off.
I would just say it could be like a C, all of the above type situation where it's like, I can be right and still a dumb idiot.
Unless you pick Mummies, because that's stupid.
Yeah, Mummies is wrong. But you should watch The Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Again, hot.
So I'm genuinely very attracted to Brendan Fraser in that movie.
Oh, I meant The Mummies.
Oh, he's not that hot. Well, he's got his skin back.
Depends what you're into. I mean,
yeah, fair enough. Who am I to kink shame in these days?
Yeah. The monster from what's it called? The
Shape of Water?
Yes, The Shape of Water.
Yes.
A hot fish. It's not my fault. That was the point of the film, is that the fish is attractive.
Yeah, what can I do?
Or he's not he's a person. No, but he's not a person. He's a monster. But he's attractive. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
Lindsay Ellis did a really interesting video essay that you guys should all watch called like My Monster Boyfriend, where she talks about
that's a good one. Yes.
Talks about like attraction to monstrous figures and like the taboo of it, and check it out. We'll tweet it.
We will definitely tweet it. But yeah, so if you're listening to this on your usual podcatcher, we're gonna put this video up and put a link to it on our Twitter account at I'm Horrified Pod. So go visit us there. You can look at our beautiful, crazy faces. You can see my bedroom from when I was 1 to 17. But yeah, Do we have a sign off for our teeny-sodes?
Oh gosh, I guess we can just maybe do.
We don't want anyone to stay horrified right now.
Oh, that's true. Be well. That's what I would say.
Be
That's
well. Until we see you next time, be well.
Be well.
Clink. Clink over here.
Oh, okay.
Bring the clink over here.
Did we do it?
Okay. Yeah.
I think I did.
Bye.
Bye, guys.